first movie that made an impression on me, Batman. It's not even like this big dramatic, like, and then I knew I wanted to be an actor. I wanted to be fucking Batman. I remember my dad pulling me out of school to go see Batman. And I just remember I got so excited about Batman, I ran to sit in the front row. My dad, like, hated sitting in the front, so I'm sitting in the front by myself, and it's like the end of the movie, and you think that the Joker's dead, and then, like, the camera comes in, and you hear him laughing. And I just remember I freaked out so hard, I, like, jumped up, and, like, that was my memory. I remember, like, running to my dad, like, oh my God, he's alive! He's alive! I freaked out. I think I was, like, 4 or oh my God. I like so much music. I hate when people say that, like, I like everything, but I do. I like so much music. I grew up on a lot of oldies. I grew up on, like, the Rolling Stones and Bob Dylan and the Beatles. Like, that's what I grew up on. Radiohead. I fucking love Radiohead. Music right now that I like. Future Islands. That's really tight right now. I'm enjoying that. Makes me really happy. I'm going to FYF in August, which I'm really excited about. I don't know. I love music with really good lyrics. Lyrics totally speak to me. It sounds so hippie and, like, lame, but it's true. I love lyrics because I love to write. I had a lot of poetry and, like, I don't know. I've written a lot of, like, pieces of things that I don't know what they are yet. I want to start writing screenplays. When did I start theater? I had no interest in theater. I was like, you know, I wanted to be a movie star. I thought that was just going to happen. My brother was going to LACC for the music program, and he said, you should come check it out. So I go there, and I just picked a bunch of classes that I would like film this and, like, theater history, and I ended up taking, an acting class with Leslie Ferrara. He pulled me aside, he called me in his office one day, and he's like, look, you're really good at this. I don't know why you're wasting your time or what you're doing or what you're so afraid of. You should really, like, make a move. So I came to the academy, and that's how I fell in love with theater, was at the LACC Theater Academy. Like, I really thought I wanted nothing to do with theater, and that's how I fell in love with it. That school changed everything for me. It changed my life. It changed my life in terms of my career. Like, I came into that school and I was terrified. Like, I was a terrified little girl. And that place just, like, you know, the whole first year broke me down and, you know, gave me, and, like, built me back up as someone who could be on a stage. Started learning how to listen and pay attention to people who knew what the hell they were doing. Started learning that, like, real work and real passion has to go into this. And it ended up changing my life. I found something I really love to do, that I truly love to do, and I decided to, like, make some big decisions in my life because of that. Oh my God, it was such an experience. I really put the work in, and I'm so grateful. It was like nothing I've ever experienced. Like, being on the other side of it, you learn so much. Details in the writing, details in the work, stuff I never looked at as an actor, like details in the stage direction. It was just really cool to get to, like, have an idea and then watch it happen. And it was so cool then to, like, try to pull it together and get it done outside of the school. Oh my God. Okay, so all this stuff that, like, was taken care of by other people at the school was not in the real world. And, like, you know, I'm like, I directed it, my work here is done, and blah, blah, but no. We produced it ourselves, and we had to get the props and the costumes and the whole, like, all these things that, like, you know, we're usually just like, oh yeah, and then they'll bring those in at blah, blah, blah time. Like, my childhood was nuts. Growing up in LA is an interesting experience. My dad's whole side of the family is out here. My uncle is, like, he's an actor, so I grew up around this, like, acting family, and we got to meet these, like, old school Hollywood people, and, like, we grew up around, like, Dom DeLuise and, like, Carl Reiner and all these, just Mel Brooks, like, he was hanging around. Like, we grew up around all these really cool Hollywood people. My family didn't have a lot of money, but my aunt and uncle spoiled the shit out of us because we were the first kids to come along in a long time. We got to do a lot of cool stuff when we were kids. We all got to go to Disney World, and he did this, like, parade because he was an actor. So he did this, like, parade, and my brother and I they gave us, like, this team of bodyguards, and we got to be, like, led around Disney World and cut all the lines, and, like, if we wanted to ride the ride again, they were just like, okay, yeah, they're gonna go again? All right, good. All right, we're good here. Let's go. The first audition I can ever really remember was for an agency. My grandma's an actress. She's a theater actress. And she's like, I'm going to get you in with my LA agency. I think I'm all cool, and I have this in, and I have my monologue and the whole thing ready to go. And I go in there, and I'm super excited. And I'm like, my dad's like, be polite and be friendly and be yourself. So I go in there, and I'm like, it's like 4 agents in this tiny little ass room. And I go in there, and I'm like, hi, I'm Bridgit. And the first guy looks at me, and he's like, we don't shake hands. That was like my first experience with an audition. I was just like, good feelings gone. It was so sad. Well, okay, I auditioned for this film. It was like this like very small budget movie, and it came down to me and one girl, and she totally looked like a freaking supermodel. So she got the part, but they liked me, and they wrote in a part for me and this other girl, so we played her friends. And it was it was a weird movie. It was like really dark comedy about the modeling industry. It was this girl, dies on a set, and they decide that they're just going to keep using her body and like posing her for this photo shoot. I want to get in a theater group within the year and just keep building my resume in theater because I love theater and I always want theater to be part of my life, even when I hopefully move into film and TV. Like, I really want theater to still be part of my background. And then writing. I'm writing again. And I have a cousin who writes. She's already written a screenplay, so she's helping me out. It's really cool. I think we're going to like try to get some stuff done together. You know, just stuff that I can do realistically on my own time, just to really like get my shit going. That's how I look at it.